You saw your chance for the win with a nice tactic and you took it. A common first move that leads several good openings. Nice first move. Grabbing space in the center and opening up your bishop to develop. Pushing their c-pawn and offering a temporary gambit in exchange for control of the center. Your strike at the center fights for space and central control. D takes e5 captures the pawn on e5 and controls the f6 and d6 squares. No surprise you had to move your pawn to safety. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the d4 pawn and supports the e5 pawn. Your better option was to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your bishop and their king. Good job defending that bishop. They exchanged pieces of equal value. A clear recapture. Their best option was to develop a knight and attack the center. Your best move was to develop a knight and attack the center. You get a chance to win a pawn by removing a key defender. You are threatening to eventually win a pawn. They are threatening to tactically win a pawn. You allowed the opponent to sacrifice a knight for a nice tactic. You are now able to win a bishop by trapping a piece. Your opponent's bishop is trapped. They made one of the top moves in this position. That bishop was yours for the taking. They develop a new piece. With this move, all your pieces are finally in action. That's playable. You found a safer square for your queen. Your opponent activates their last piece, bringing all of their forces into play. You offered your opponent an opportunity to exchange pieces of equal value. This is a fair trade. A logical capture. They move the knight to safety. You want a pawn for free. Their pawn attacks your bishop, kicking it out of its current position. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. They attacked your queen, gaining time as it must move away. This moves your queen to a safer square. Precise move from your opponent. You recaptured. They defended their pawn, which was under attack. Correct, of course. Move away from danger. I like their choice. You allowed the opponent to win a pawn through an eventual discovered attack. They missed a chance to tactically win a pawn. You win time by threatening a queen. A correct move to get their queen out of harm's way. Well done, an excellent move. They played one of the best moves here. Now, your opponent can't stop you from winning material if you make the right moves. Your opponent creates a pawn chain, making their structure more robust. Not the best move, but not bad either. Their pawn attacks your knight, kicking it out of its current position. You permitted the opponent to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. They could have captured differently to avoid losing material, but they missed it. They missed a chance to capture. This is the way to win material. Recaptures. At last, you reclaim the material with this recapture. They move the rook to safety. You had an opportunity to tactically win a rook. Their king is now leaving the back rank to become a key player in the endgame. Very good choice. You are now able to win a rook through a fork. Nice way to win material using a fork.